Now, these are businesses that you can be able to start with no capital. Well, how many here that usually think whenever someone tells you, hey, start a business, you'll be like, oh my goodness, I don't have a capital. It has always to be like, I don't have the money to start the business. You always think that you need money or you need a capital for you to start a business. For this particular matter, I'm going to share with you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 businesses that you can actually engage with how much? Zero capital, meaning you don't need any money to actually start these businesses. You know what? This is good, Joseph, and I try the best as I can. I do the research, I authenticate, I do also what we call substantiate whatever I'm about to share with you here, so that at least you can be able to see the sense out of it. Just like an iron sharpens another iron, so do we learn from each other. That's why I always encourage you. Please, 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 please. If you just watch my video without subscribing, probably you'll never see this video again, or probably see my account again. What you do usually, oh wow, you find this video interesting, go ahead and hit the like button. If you still don't find this video interesting, go ahead and hit the like button as well. And also leave me a comment on the comment section. Tell me something. If you're working online, how did you start your business? Did you start with a certain capital and how much was it? And we can be able to help each other. If you're a returning subscriber as always, thank you very much. Let's get to the business. The business number one is the business that you use other people resources or use other people businesses. For example, you are there, you don't have money, and I am selling something that you understand. Well, let's say maybe you love, for example, by the way, the easiest business that you can ever start is the business that you love most. For example, let's say you love cars. You're so much enthusiastic about cars. You know much about cars. Find a certain showroom. Go there and tell them, hey, you know what, guys? I would like you to give me an authority to sell. And then you go, but I do get informed or get inboxed by young guys telling me, hey, you know what, Joseph, I would like you to go advertise this thing that I'm working on this. Well, what happens is that identify a certain place or a certain business or a certain resource. Have you ever walked away some places and you find people running a business? You're like, if I had that business, I will be doing this and I will be getting the cash. So why don't you gather the courage, walk into that particular business and tell them, hey, you know what, sir? You're running a very particular good business and I love it. I love the way you do it. But there is something I also have. I can be of help to you because I know 1, 2, 3, and the 1, 2, 3 that I know can help you sell that particular product or a service that you're selling out there. Then once you're given the authority to sell, of course, which is very much important, then you can walk away and also look for the clients and the customers, work on you connecting them with the seller. And you can do so either directly or you can do so on behalf, depends on the agreement that you're going to have with the individual. You can go the commission way. You can also go ahead and sell a product. Whichever you're going to sell, the extra is usually yours. For example, I have ever done that and I still do it. I do have friends of mine who have safari cars. I love traveling, just like I've told you sometimes back. Now, what I do is that let's say they are going, say, for a particular place, and I realize that they are charging, say, 5,000. I usually go there and ask them, hey, you know what, guys? Oh, you're going for a particular place and you're charging how many per individual? 5,000. 5,000. Give me a good price. Give me a good price. You know, I still need to make some cash out of that. They say, what? We're gonna give you at 4,000. So the price still remains the same, but I've been given a special offer of, say, 4,000. I have 1,000 extra, or they can tell me, we've given you 500. For any individual that you're bringing, you're gonna have yourself a what? A 500 out of that. I have a business. I go out there and advertise. Say, by the way, you know what? There is a, people are going for a certain party. If you're organizing for a good birthday, if you'd like your services, if you'd like us to support, you get what I'm saying? We're going for a safari, and then I organize that. They pay the 5,000, and then there I know attend every individual who is paying that. I got my 5,000, or rather 500, or 1,000 more. You implant yourself in that particular business. You say, you know what? I can be able to sell this. That is when you do the donkey. See, when you do not have the resources to start your own, you use other people's resources on a positive way, how they will benefit and you will benefit. It's a symbiotic relationship. That is exactly how you do it. Are we together? Let's say you are very good at organizing things. You can be like, you know what? If you need a birthday, we can organize this, we can do this. If you do not have the resources to organize that, you can also go ahead and link up with people who have the organizers of the events. You tell them, hey, you know what? I have these particular individuals who are contacting me for the organization of the birthday. You guys, you are experts of these, and these are the charges, these are the rates. Then you can get this, I get this. You're getting yourself into a business, isn't it? You've not used anything. You don't have all those resources. You don't have everything that is needed. For me, I don't have all those safari cars and what have you, but I use that particular thing and you make some extra cash out of that. Are we together? I also saw somebody who is employed somewhere, and that individual is employed somewhere in that particular office setup, and then they are planning for an outing somewhere, and then is actually a she was selling that particular package to their fellow, or to her fellow colleagues, and they were saying, hey, we are going for a particular trip and something like that, and almost everyone is subscribing, and you get some extra cash out of that. Come on, guys, you don't have to have the resources for you to start a business on that matter. The other way that you can also do is to do what you call the service-based business, like what I do. All right. See, for example, I'm coming here, I'm teaching you about finances, I'm telling you you can invest here. Some of you will actually call me and tell me, hey, Joseph, would like to show me how to invest on a money market fund. What is it? What is our stocks? How do I start a business? Hey, Joseph, would like you to show me how can I organize my finances in a proper way. I usually get a problem when it comes to me utilizing my finances. I get worried because sometimes I ask myself, where did my money go, and and what have you. You sell those services. I do sell ebooks, ebooks of different kinds. By the way, if you need any ebook, you can contact me. You do that. You get what I'm saying? Though I was to discuss that at the tail end of the video. But when I say service-based business, you see, service is something that you can offer even without you having that capital to actually start a particular business. You are good at something. For God's sake, don't tell me you are good at nothing. You're good at something. Either they trained you in university or a college, or naturally you know that thing. You're very good at kids. You're very good at cooking. You may not necessarily have to qualified, or maybe you're not even a chef. There's something that you know that you can help people. And you can also monetize that what you know. It is very simple. I saw somebody in town, had a very big written sort of a placard, and he was saying, if you get lost, you can ask me, I direct you, I'll charge you only 10 shillings. That's like 10 cents. Just ask me. Don't get lost. Don't ask anybody who can call you. And it's true, the guy is helping people. You are lost, be like, you know what, I would like you to tell me where they tell you, you know what, 2 blocks from here, take your right, take your left. That is 10 shillings. Or if you'd like me to take you there, I will charge you 50 shillings. That's like $0.50. The guy takes you there. The guy was walking around in town with that placard. He is offering the service. You simply need to have that placard, borrow me this kind of a pen, write that particular thing, then show up. You're in business. Come on, be creative. The third thing, advisory services, or what you are good at. You are good at finances. You are good, like me, you are good at, say, coaching people. You are good at psychology. You are good at mental health. You are good at physiology. You are good at something else. Nowadays, I see doctors are even content creators. Somebody is a doctor, full doctor, legal and qualified, certified doctor. You're advising people, hey, you know what, please stop using this, please stop using this, do that, do this, exercise this way, eat this, don't do that, da. And nowadays, we don't even have to walk into your office for us to get a consultation. You can leave your number there. People can call you, hey, doctor, I see, I have this issue, how can you help? They tell you, hey, we can say, if the issue is serious, they can even tell you, hey, show up to my office, show up to the hospital, show up, or something like that. You get that consultation fee. You can actually have a price tag for that. You are in business. Come on, we are in the era of digital. You get what I'm saying? Somebody doesn't have to travel all the way 400 kilometers to come to your level 7 hospital or level 6 hospital. I can actually serve them from wherever they are. And then you can, come on, guys. We are in 2025, bro. This is 21st century. You can be able to do that. Don't just sleep on your By the way, let me tell you one thing. Whenever lies a human weakness, there is a lot of money to be made on a right way. People have a problem on something. They have a problem. People, maybe let's say they're experiencing a recession. You tell people, what can they do whenever they experience a recession, especially when the economics are hard? How can they actually leverage on having something saved on something? People are experiencing problem with teenagers. How do you handle teenagers? You are a very good mother. Not necessarily that you went to university to study about teens and teenagers and kids and what have you. You are 50 years old. You are 60 years old. You've been a dad all throughout. You know about kids. You can advise young fathers. This is what you do. This is what you. Then you can have yo, guys. Okay, for me, I've told you. Okay. The fourth one, local businesses. You can invest on local businesses. This one, you don't also need to have some cash. You can offer some cleaning services. You know what? I can clean that couch for a certain amount of money. Then you can charge for that. Not necessarily being employed as a maid or as a house help or something, but you can actually offer. I saw some ladies who are 4 of them. Actually, there were 3, if I'm not wrong. They were four, but they parted ways with one. These ladies, they were actually working in bachelors' homes and they were cooking. Of course, they had the terms and conditions. If you want us to cook for you, if you're a man, you have to be alone, you yourself with that particular home, then they come, the three of them. Okay, obviously for security reasons. I also saw a certain gentleman who was offering the cooking services. And he was saying, if you'd like me to cook for you when you're not employing them like each and every day they'll come and cook for you. No, maybe probably they have shown their skills of cooking, say chapati, they know how to cook fufu, they know how to cook whatever. You can contract them. And they're not coming with these chef things and charging you, I don't know, thousands of dollars. No. They're just coming, you tell them, hey, you know what? I'm tired today, I would like you to cook for me. Hey, everything is there. Then they cook for you, they leave everything there for you, and then they leave. You find some, please, you offer those services. Those ladies, they were coming to your place, they make sure that they cook, and then they clean up your house and some stuffs and whatever. They tell you that charge will charge you X amount of money. You're good to go. These are the things that you should be doing each and every time. At times you might be in your house, you feel like, you know what, I would have to eat something that you have never eaten. Maybe let's say a Swahili dish, maybe a Congolese dish, or maybe some funny dish somewhere. And these people have actually equipped themselves. They have tried this thing more and more and more and more time. I would like to eat some seafood. Then they come cook you some, come on, guys. This is how you actually do the thing. Of course, at the beginning, it has some challenges, but as you grow, then you can be able to leverage on how you can be able to take yourself to the next level. All right. The last but not the least, this is when you actually do what? You actually do what we call the online businesses, such as affiliation, such as drop shipping. This is also you can do what you call the selling of digital products. Like what I was saying at the beginning of the video, you can write yourself some recipes, you can write some booklets, you can write some services, you can write some inspiration. If you're good at inspiration, you can write some love stories, you can write something to do with the relationship, you can write something to do with the spirituality. Then there you are, some mental health issues, just write something. Come on, then you can sell those things and you're in business. You can do something. Come on. Yeah, that's how you do it. You don't need to have money for you to do all this. And now you're about to, okay, when I write a book, where do I get the money to publish the book? And so, you don't have to publish the book, and you can have it in PDF forms. There you are. You're in business. You're doing something. Guys, come on. How many times gonna tell you this? Anyway, it is what it is. This is Good Joseph. As always, make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe, turn that notification bell so that you'll be notified. And if you need my services, in one way or the other, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure that you go to the description of this particular video, grab that number, give me a call. Let's talk business. For now, it's a goodbye, and see you in the next one.